Hey guys, and welcome to your reading. So, in today's pick a card reading, we are going to do what is your life purpose. Okay, so we're going to dive deeper into this. I have my life purpose deck out, and so we've got 3 cards to choose from: card 1, card 2, card 3. So, maybe you're pulled to a certain placement, maybe it's the number. If not, we've got crystals out you can choose from as well, and whichever card you decide you feel most drawn to will be the reading for you. Okay, so the first crystal is tree agate. Okay, so this will be for card number 1. Okay, the second crystal is African jade. This will be for card number 2. And the third crystal is, get in focus, is bloodstone. There we go. There's a couple, there we go, red specks in there for the bloodstone. Okay. So if you guys need a minute, you can pause the video here and decide on which card or which crystal is for you, and then there will be timestamps in the description of the video, so you can click on the timestamp for your reading when you have decided on your card. Okay? All right. So okay, if you chose card 1 and the tree agate, then this is your reading. Okay. Let me give this deck a quick shuffle, and we will jump on in. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's get a couple cards out. Kind of see. Oh my god, I can't even make this up. Wow. The first card that jumps out is Oracle cards. That's so funny. There's a teacher energy with this, but it says you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So basically, sure, you could be into Oracle cards on the sense of you use it as a teacher, as a guide, right? And so you might get a lot of readings. You might even watch them on YouTube right now, right? However, as much as you recognize them as like the teacher is and guide, what it kind of feels like for the majority of you, because some of you it feels like, yeah, you have the decks, but I don't really see it as a necessarily a career yet. That feels more a future opportunity, as something you could bring into your life, but not the main focus of study. Now, some of you might be card readers as well, but it does feel like the big payoff days haven't quite hit yet. It's more, I'm using it as for my own benefit than doing readings for others. At least that's the energy I'm feeling with this. Let's see. Let's get a few more cards. Something flipped. Okay, leadership. Wow, because I was just saying teacher. Okay, so here's the thing. This is one of your life. Let's read it first. Take charge of the situation. This is one of your lessons you're learning in this life, because it does feel there might be a slight fear wrapped around it, and that's what we're here to overcome. Okay, so there's a lot of clearing in the throat chakra, meaning that like for some of you it could be like a fear of speaking in public, and that's something that we've overcame or are overcoming, so we could step up to this leadership role. I feel a lot of growth in this already, but it's still continuing. So for a lot of you, it does feel that this could just be starting, and this is what you're stepping up to, right? And the sooner you become the leader, then this can start to fall into place. It's just part of the steps, but this was something you had to learn to overcome, because maybe you always considered yourself the student in past lives, but now you're going to be the leader, the teacher in this life. Okay, when I say teacher, it doesn't have to be like an actual school teacher, but just stepping up and taking charge. And for a lot of you, I feel that's hard for you. So this is something we have to learn to find our voice, find our truth, find our strength, and something we're being called to do, right? Let's get a few more cards. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, we're going to stop there. We'll look at these, and then we're going to pull a couple tarot, too. That's what it is, the career change. That makes so much sense. Okay, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. And we got sensitivity. Okay. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Okay, that's interesting. I'm actually kind of, let's put these this way. Okay. The career change feels like what's happening or about to happen. Definitely, there's an opportunity portal this year. And when I say this year, I mean in the next 12 months. However, the big, I see this like 5 years for sure. You've took off with this, right? Here's the thing with the sensitivity and the career change, I feel them definitely entangled because of what it kind of feels like, whatever you did your whole life, right? Maybe I was an accountant my whole life, and then you kind of had this spiritual awakening moment, or you resonate with going through a spiritual awakening, and so now you're like, wait a second, I don't want to do the office job, right? Like I don't want to do the 9 to 5. Like I want to follow my passion. Like what is my life purpose? And there's a lot of discovery with this along the way, and through this, that's when we kind of step up to who we are at a soul level and start to remember some stuff. And so that's where we could start to get into like tarot and oracle cards and chakra. There's a lot of learning with this, like I said. However, the sensitivity is you becoming more sensitive to energies. There might even be some light sensitivity or sound sensitivity. Probably more light is what I'm picking up on, but that's just one of the clairs, right? That you could be starting to maybe, and I'm going to say starting because I think it's not fully developed for most of you yet. It depends on where you're at in the journey, but it does feel like, oh, okay, I could be really sensitive around the moon or starting to see energies or auras or something like that, but it feels like that's still being developed, right? And so now there's this pondering energy. Well, what should I do, right? This is all I know. This is what I went to school for. This is what I've been doing. But again, your soul's calling you for some change, and so things are shaking up to kind of put you back into alignment with what you're supposed to do. So it could be something more holistic or on the spiritual path. But here's the thing: if you want the short answer, it's like we'll pull some tarot. But like where I'm at now, what are you passionate about? Like follow that. And I think when you dive in, there might be a lot of changes, maybe with people, maybe with foods, maybe with location. But this kind of feels like your journey again over the next like 3+ years. Because I see you at the 5-year mark, like you have that new career, right? And so things are just developing, and that's fine. And you're learning about yourself and you're learning about energies and all this stuff, and enjoy the ride because yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of messages, not just from oracles, but even in your dreams. And this is really like the spiritual reading, like you're on the spiritual path. I mean, we all are, but you're really like open to it now. And kind of see what's going on. So let's grab a couple tarot and we'll dive in just a little bit deeper. Oh, whoa. Guys, that's so funny. I'm gonna, I have 2 of these decks, right? They're different decks, but the blue one got stuffed in here. Knight of Pentacles, wow. So there is a little message there. That's why I said it's actually going at the pace it needs to be. There's no right, wrong, different, better, worse, right? You're definitely learning on the path you should. And so enjoy the ride. Like I said, this is a slow moving energy, and that's perfectly fine, right? We don't want to just jump in and sign the dot on the first career because I think you're still uncovering stuff within you. And that makes sense because I was feeling 5 years. The Knight of Pentacles, perfect for that, right? Slow moving card. Okay, the unknown, but okay, here's the thing I want to say with that. Yes, question everything, right? Don't take somebody necessarily at face value. Do your own research. So you're kind of learning, but at the same time, it's that unknown. Oh, there's a couple messages coming in. It's the unknown that sparks your interest. Like, oh, I thought this was all true, and now I'm starting to see there's more to life. There's more behind the veil. What is that unknown, right? And so I think that definitely has got your curiosity, right? And it's kind of breaking that, cracking the shell of any fear of change, right? What's the unknown? Like, I want to dive into it more. I feel kind of excited about it, right? There's kind of a rush of energy around the unknown. That's what I want to learn about. And I think there is a lot of learning. That was the first thing that came out, right? Using the card as a teacher. Let's get a couple more cards. Okay. 9 of Birds. Okay. So what I want to say with this is, how do I want to word it? It's not necessary to be fighting everybody else's battles right now. I want to put the focus back on you and just use discernment, right? Like what's good for you and, or what's good for someone else may not be what's best for you. And so I don't know if it's I want to be everyone's hero or it's that mother energy or I want to help everyone. But again, make sure you help yourself first. Like we don't need to take on everything all at once, but it just feels like other people's battles is what I keep hearing. Okay, along this whole journey. Let me get maybe 2 more cards. Okay, perfect. The Dreamer. Okay, so yeah, this is you chasing your dreams, but also, what did I say? You might be getting some messages in some dreams. Again, it seems like you might be getting some clairvoyant stuff open up to you. Um, you're just really on the spiritual path. And even though we've got the unknown, I'm now relating with the career change. Because like I said, it's like, oh, you're like the accountant your whole life. And that's not one of my psychic predictions. I'm just using it as the example. And you're exploring, and that's fine, right? It does feel your new career be a little bit more mystical. Like I said, something on the spiritual path, but it could be like holistic is what I'm kind of feeling. Something more aligning with your passion and your purpose, but you're still kind of discovering it, and that's okay, right? There's definitely the career change energy here. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Wow, guys, check this out. Look at this. We have the phoenix and we have sacrifice. The phoenix goes through a death and rebirth and is reborn, right? And that's you as you go through the spiritual awakening moment. It's you're going through it like it's happening all the whole life, right? But now you're more just consciously aware of it. And so as you're still in the process of transition is what this is saying. You woke up, or you're waking up, and you're starting to be familiar and waking up to the unknown, right? And so it takes time, right? So it's okay that this might take a little bit of time. Everything's still being set up, and your guys just said, hey, we're still setting stuff up for them on the other side. Like, that's why the career change isn't necessarily happening now. What you're doing in the next 12 months isn't necessarily what you're going to be doing in the 5 years, but it's going to lead you to there. And so that when I said there's like an opportunity in the next 12 months for you to try something new outside of your comfort zone, definitely do it, because I'm telling you, through that, it's going to make the connections, or the whatever it is, there's some kind of opportunity that's going to get you where you need to be in 5 years, right? Don't put off it. They said the time is now. If you're thinking about the career change, it's time to get out of it. If you're in one of those draining jobs and you just like, I can't do this anymore, is your mental health worth it? Is your emotional stability worth it? It feels like draining to me, and it's like, enough is enough. I need out of this. The time is now to make some career change, right? Because you're sacrificing yourself with this job that's no longer serving you, right? And you're putting all your focus on everybody else. Everybody else's battles could be with work, could be with family, whoever it is, right? We have to put the focus back on us. You're still going through this rebirthing energy. And so I'm telling you, there's a lot of relief if you can get out of this career in the next 12 months. And you're going to either meet somebody or be at the right place at the right time. And then this is when a new door is going to open that's going to lead you somewhere. Things will be very, they just highlighted 3 year again. Okay. Things will be very more stable in 3 years. But again, this is like long term. So by 5 years, this is like very much set up with all the people that are going to be working with you or for you. Location, there's probably going to be a new location that you're at. But there's big changes coming in. But first, we have to kind of like have this little career change, right? And then it's leading to bigger energies, but just stay put, hang on, like things are going at the pace they need to be, and they're still setting stuff up, and you're still learning about yourself. Keep learning whatever you're learning. Like I said, question and learn and do your own research, but you're diving into the spiritual path and you want to know all the stuff, and it's good. Keep dreaming. Can be the dreamer, chase those dreams. The more you dream and connect to the unknown, the more, oh man, the subtle energies are like manifesting at a faster rate, which is all leading to even a bigger career change, right? This is so much abundance energy coming in with it. Okay, the fives are changed. Wow, yeah, because they were like highlighting the 5 again. Okay, all right. Okay, card 1. We are going to wrap up your reading. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get these cards out of the way. We'll do some shuffles. Okay. Whew. All right, let me get one more. Okay. And we'll shuffle this deck before we jump on to card number 2. I think I want to take that blue card out of there. I think that was meant for card number 1. We'll put that to the side. That's so funny. Okay, let's get one more and then we'll jump on in. Okay. All right, so let's take a card here. Okay, if you chose card 2 with the African Jade, then this is your reading. Okay. All right, so let's get a few cards out and see what's going on in your energies. Card 2. I'm going to get a couple more. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're getting all yours out at once. I think that one wants to come too. Okay. All right, interesting. So the first two that I saw come out were Let Go and Heart's Desires, and we could read them. So it says, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. And it says, Heart Desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Interesting, because they want to put them on complete opposite ends. Okay. Oh, man, look at that. Wow, look at the two that came out together. Infinite abundance and strength, okay? You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose and strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then we've got yoga. Wow, that's so funny. Wow, sorry to drop this. So I put like 3 cards in, at the very beginning, like pick a card. They're all turned upside down. And when I went to grab it away, it flipped over card 2 and it said yoga. And I was like, well, I'm going to do shuffles. That's not really the card for it because I shuffle out the deck and we do the readings as we go. However, even when I was shuffling, I split the deck, and at the bottom of the deck, the yoga card was there. So now this is, the 3rd time I'm seeing the yoga card in pile 2, card 2's reading. So that's so funny, right? Okay. Or your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. And then we have one more card that flew out over here. Writing. Okay, there we go. So you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Okay, so I might get one more card. Let's see. With your reading, I think we're going to pull out clarifiers and we're going to jump in as we go, right? So let's clarify, starting with the Let Go. Oh, jumping right out. 7 of Lotuses. Okay. Let me see. Let's clarify the yoga. I'm going to get all the cards out. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay, the vessel. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Oh, I can't wait to dive into that. Okay, 1 second, guys. Infinite abundance. We've got 4 of Lotuses and the Dreamer. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's amazing. Let's clarify the strength. Okay, yeah, the Weaver. Okay, there's so much manifestation energy coming in. Okay, clarify writing. Wow, past life. I knew that card was going to come out too. Dang, I should have said it. Okay, Heart's Desire. Let's see. Okay. Oops. The Commander. Why do I feel like you want somebody else to take the lead, though? Life on Earth. Okay. It's interesting. I want to start with the writer. So we've got the past life. So it definitely feels you were a writer in a past life. But actually, you know what it more feels like? It's like a missed opportunity. Oh, wow. I looked at the bottom of the deck. And we have the bridge. Okay. So, I'll just put that there for a second. Here's the thing, writer's block. When I tap into the past life energy, you've done this before, and you've actually been a very successful writer in a past life. However, I don't think you've, and the majority of it, you haven't got the acknowledgement or at least the paychecks that you deserved, and there's a lot of people taking advantage of you. And you have this definitely creative ability that needs to be unlocked, right? And so for some of you, yeah, sure, you journal and you can sit here and write and you get in the flow state, but I'm telling you, for the majority of you, it feels like the creative hobbies that you like dive into are not writing. Like at the moment, it could be arts and crafts or painting or like whatever it is. It's something that's not writing. Like this feels more futuristic what's to come because I see a book. And so I could see you almost like a soul contract that you have this soul contract to write this book. And it might start with an ebook first, right? It might start very simple. However, for you, it feels like, oh no, writing is just a hobby. I'm good at it, but maybe it's not what I'm doing or I'm not into it. There's something that still hasn't been developed with this, right? And I feel because some people definitely took advantage of you and you didn't get what was owed to you in the past life, that there's so much writing here, the potential for it to be like, you're going to help so many people with it, right? You're going to reap the rewards in this lifetime that you didn't reap in last lifetime. So you could be writing about your personal journey and like what it might be your story, but there's something about whatever you're doing, you're helping people. That's what I just see. That's what I was trying to see. We'll come right back to that. I might pull one more card with that, okay? Here's the thing. There's something blocking you. Let's start here. We've got the let go and the heart's desires. I felt I wanted to separate them because right now there's a block, right? Whatever this is, um, you're at a turning point. There's a fork in the road and you have a decision to make, right? And so which way are you going to go? Okay, am I going to leave behind everything I know? Am I going to make a big move? Am I going to leave a marriage? Am I going to do a career job, change careers? There's some kind of big decision like that floating all around you, and it does feel quite haven't pulled the trigger with it yet, right? And this big decision is going to shift your life, okay? So that's why they keep showing me the fork in the road. I think, oh wow, I was just gonna say it feels like over the next 7 months you're gonna make the decision. I look down, it says seven of lotuses. I'm like, oh, okay, of course. Like, spirit's funny. Um, but yeah, I think over the next 7 months, um, there's shifts in energies happening right now. We're going to come back to this because there's a shift. Oh, that might be the bridge to connect all the dots. Okay, let's talk about the yoga. What it feels to me is a daily, consistent practice that you're doing that keeps your mind, body, soul into a connection, right? And I feel that you're very good at it. It could even just be meditation, but whatever it is, this is a spiritual practice. You've become almost so good at it that you could be like teaching the class, right? And so there are some of you that it really does feel like you could be a yoga teacher, but I'm so pulled on the consistency and the strength because here's the thing, when you get up every day and you show up for yourself, like the universe is always watching, you're showing up and you're tapping the infinite, you're tapping into your strength, which is leading to infinite abundance. And we're going to come back to this with manifestation because wow, I can't even begin to explain the energy I'm feeling from that. But here's the thing, right now it's consistency is key for you, and you're getting up and you're doing whatever that is. It's a walking meditation. It could just be a meditation, it could be yoga, it could be tai chi, qigong, something. You whatever this practice is, you are mastering it so much that you could be a teacher, right? And there are a few of I definitely feel as a teacher, but it's like yoga, this spiritual practice is guiding the way, okay? If you're not into yoga, you may want to add that into it, but it just feels more, this is your spiritual practice, right? Mind, body, spirit connection, okay? Because you're preparing yourself. Yeah, let's jump in. We've got the vessel, right? That is your human body, your human form. You're preparing yourself for what's to come. You don't even realize that. Sure, you might be doing some stuff to cleanse out the body, but your vessel, your oh man, yeah, look at all that freaking yellow light. That's so golden light. Okay. You are preparing yourself for this change, right? And that's why I said this 7 month consistency could be leading into, okay, now's when I let go. And it could be this huge surrender moment that it's like, wow, I let go and I surrender, and it's like this energetic release, and things just start. That's what it more feels like. Things start falling into your lap, and I'm telling you, here you're at instant manifestation level, right? And so whatever you're doing over this next 7 months, stick with it. Your consistency is key. It's like, man, it's like I'm telling you that. Oh wow, look at their chakra like or energy centers here. Look at that. I'm telling you, whatever you're doing over these next 7 months is getting you into alignment, that it's like bam, spiritual awakening, bam, third eye opening, bam, huge spiritual experience. You are connected, you are in alignment, your vessel is prepared. Stick with this. If it's yoga, great. If you've got something that you're already doing, it's your daily consistency, stick with it. You're on the 7 month journey with it. If you're not, get into yoga, get into your spiritual practice. This is like a container. You're preparing yourself for the next 7 months, right? And then, wow, okay, so for the few of you that are debating on this big decision, yes, that's still in the works, and you're definitely doing that. But this huge let go freedom is going to connect you to your heart desire. It's going to get, oh, the strength is with yoga, but you're going to have strength like never before, and the infinite abundance leads to instant manifestation. Like energetic upgrades are going to be like downloaded into you, light codes. Like I can't even begin to explain what happens to you with this. This is almost like so important. Like without this 7 month alignment, whatever this is, it kind of plays a part in all of this. Okay. Let's go into infinite abundance in the Four of Lotus. Okay. I'm telling you, there I was like heard manifestation. And so I'm like, I want you to like be working on your heart's desires over this time and like writing them out, like write out your order of the universe, like whatever it is, they heart desires. You can work with the moons and eclipses and stuff like that, and energy portals and stuff that opens. However, like yours is more surrounded by your daily practice, right? And so all of this is leading towards, and I'll touch back on that. I know we're doing career, but right now I got to get you in alignment, is what it feels like. Okay, it's all leading you towards your heart desires. Oh, the dreamer. That's so funny. Yeah, I forgot that was up there, because that's the thing. Don't worry about money. If you've got some blocks, we're gonna work. It just feels like they're being worked out, whatever this is. Because I'm telling you, once you hit that mark, it's like instant manifestation. Like, oh, I want to take this class, but it's like $1,000. Oh wow, well you just manifest that money out of nowhere. That's this energy you're leading into, because when you're in alignment, it's like wow, things just fall in your lap. People, your soulmates come in. You start calling in soulmates. The jobs line up. Money lines up. Health lines up. Everything lines up for you. I can't even, I don't know how else to explain it. This is instant manifestation. Again, because you get into alignment, okay? Your strength that you do show up every day for yourself is what gets you there. The weaver, yeah, you can weave your own destiny. What you're going to be fulfilled in your life on a personal level because you get into alignment is freaking amazing. I can't even, I'm so excited for you that it's just like, man, it's just, I can create any life. This is a bunch of creation energy around it, okay? I want to say this. The commander, the first thoughts I felt like is I wanted somebody else to take the lead, but no. When you show up for you, you're going to start being the commander of your own life, which now you could weave anything that your true heart desires, right? And we are dreaming our dreams into the reality here on earth, right? Life on earth. Anything that I dream, I can bring here to earth as a tangible, okay? And now my manifestations become physical manifestations. It's interesting. You're bridging the gap. What is the closing the gap? It's interesting. I want a couple more cards. Let me see. I want another card on the yoga and the teacher. Okay. All right. All right. 10 of Lotuses. This cycle has to be closed up first. Okay. Let me see. The Geomancer. Wow. Okay. There's so much magical energy there. Hold on. 6 of Birds. 2 of Trees. Ace of Birds. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And an Ace of 10. That makes so much. You have to close this cycle up first. That's so funny, because I kept hearing teacher and I was looking back to yoga and I was like, it didn't resonate with everybody. And I was like, are they going to be a yoga teacher? And again, I don't even think it matters, because if so, they're highlighting again. It's like so far in the future, it might be 7 years, but you've mastered it so much that you're at the teacher level. I'm telling you, whatever this is, you've completely mastered, right? Then you are the commander of your life, okay? The Geomancer, this is you connected to the elements, connecting the spirits, connected to the water, letting it go, letting it flow, complete surrender moment. That's so funny. 6 of Birds. Let's see what else we have. And 2 of Trees. Okay. I'm going to get one last card. This brings in somebody else. Yeah, there's another 2. There's somebody else. You might be co-writing this with somebody. The chapter has to be closed before we even get to this. Your story is still being written. It's not time to write the story. I do see you writing a story in the future, though. You've got creative knowledge and creative wisdom. There's definitely a partnership coming in with this writing, though. I can't even. We've got the two. I was like, oh, there's a partnership. There's somebody else, and another two comes in. There's two of you. It feels almost, wow, like twin flame energy. And that's what you could end up being, like a coach, like a twin flame coach, and helping people on the awakening path. Because this was all like building up your vessel for something else. Because I feel somebody else coming in. And you guys are so similar that I was like, dang, are we talking twins? Like, this is a soulmate. I was like, man, um, so connected. That's why I'm like, I can't even go into this yet because I don't think you've met them, and I don't think you're going to meet them till your vessel's ready and you get in alignment. That's why this next 7 months is so key, because you haven't met the soulmate yet. That you two, this is, wow, like you guys are working together, living together. I even see children, but I see there's a lot of community. That's what I was like, I see a whole community. You guys are helping a lot of people, and there's so much creative energy that gets sparked within both of you. You're not, oh, there's two people, even though it's an angel there. I'm telling you, you're not doing this alone. And you've done this before, right? Keep the creative juices flowing. Keep yourself in alignment. You're on this 7 month cycle to close out. We got the ace and the 10 to close out this chapter, right? And then it just feels like somebody new comes in. You're going to be on a very intense, in a good way, soulmate journey with somebody else that definitely leads to writing. It's like you're co-writing. It's like a that's why you wanted somebody else to take the lead. There was somebody else here, but then you take the lead. You guys are doing it together. Wow, I think this is leading to a twin flame journey. I'm telling you, if it's not writing, then it's something creative. Like I could even see you guys speaking, and it might be more like a YouTube or something, but it could be coaching. There's something you're helping people. I'm telling you, this is creative. And write down your journey, the stuff that's happening, especially over the 7 months. Write it all down, because these notes to look back through are going to help you so much with the book. I for sure see an ebook, right? Wow. Like they highlighted 6 months, so that could mean it takes 6 months to write, 6 months in the works, something. Maybe it's 6 months of notes, but they just said 6 months as soon as I said ebook. So there's something for sure. There's an ebook coming out you're doing, but then for sure you and somebody else are embarking on this journey together, and there's a book, a journey, a story, right? However you're going to tell the story. Could be a blog, could be on YouTube, could be speaking, but I'm telling you, you two are writing the story together, and then that's when you start helping other people. You're not doing it alone. This is complete soulmate energy. Two people. Yeah, we've got the past life there. You definitely have known this person before. Wow. That's so funny. I looked at the bottom of the deck and it says the Pathfinder, but that's right now. You're supposed to be on this path to build up your vessel. That's how you get to the infinite abundance and meet this other person. We have to, you have to get in alignment first, right? And it all starts with this choice. And we let go and we trust. We're removing some blocks here in the physical, and then we let go and surrender with the heart's desires, like 7 months in. Wow. There's a lot of sevens. I see sevens like crazy, because I was like, that's even was like the 7 years the yoga teacher. I don't necessarily it's going to take that long for the writing, but again, there was like sevens are a good infinite abundance number. That's so funny. Yeah, your life purpose revolves around somebody else. That's for sure. Okay, I was trying to see if I was getting anything else. Okay. All right, card 2. We will wrap up your reading right there. Okay. All right. And we'll give these decks some shuffles. Okay. All right. Let's see. Give this one more. Okay. All right, let me shuffle this deck, and then we'll jump into card 3's reading. Okay. Okay. last one. Okay. All right. Ready for card 3. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. If you chose card 3 with the bloodstone, then this is your reading. Okay. Okay, so let's get some cards out. Let's see what we got for card number 3. Oh, yeah. Wow. So much adventure. Okay. Okay. Travel. It says your life purpose involves traveling. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of communication with this too coming in. Energy healing. So this could be read in 2 ways. Like you, are the healer or you're getting a lot of healing. And it's funny because, let me read this first. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Justice. Okay, wow. Okay. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Here's the thing. I want to start with the travel because there's so much communication coming in. It's like happening. It's like fast, 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 move, change, travel. There's a lot of changes, but you really just have to roll with the punches, okay? I see you embarking on this journey for some time. It might not even have taken off on you. It's honestly like that Sagittarius energy. Now, I'm not saying you're a Sagittarius. It's just that energy I'm kind of feeling because they like to travel a lot and move and go adventure and try new things. And so maybe you could have just been adventurous your whole life and you like to try new things and maybe you don't like to stay put. But I'm telling you, whatever this is for sure around career, okay? I don't necessarily feel the energy of, oh my God, well, I traveled a lot and I was like a flight attendant or something like that. If that is, I'm telling you, that's past life or something not going into. I'm so focused on you are the healer. But it has to do with this travel energy, right? It's not so much that your energy healing is coming through with communication. Because sure, you may be listen, okay, I'm not going to go into that tangent. I was about to say, we all heal ourselves, all right? We can, but we're just not taught how. And I'll start talking for 10 minutes, okay? Let me pull myself back in. It's not so much that you're like the Reiki master energy, and I'm not saying that you don't get energy healing or you're not. I'm telling you, your purpose has to do with communication and that your voice is the healing energy, right? So I'm going to say could lead to speaking. However, it's like almost like coach energy. I'm a coach, I'm a counselor, I'm a guide, I'm a speaker, I'm a presenter, I'm doing something because whatever it is, you could be a psychic, you could be a card reader. Like there's something there. Your voice heals others by the message you are saying, okay? Yeah, that's so funny. Let's get out maybe 2 more cards and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, that's great. I can't wait to look at that music. That's throat chakra energy. I can't even. There's a lot of frequencies coming in with this. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So, I'm more sure. Some of you could be musicians. That's fine. However, and even though he has like the violin there's so much healing in frequencies, and it heals on a cellular level. This feels a little bit more. I haven't fully dived into it yet, like singing bowls and drums and stuff like that. And if you're into it, it might just be a fun hobby, but you might really get into it later as a career. And I want to say later. And if you're into it now, it just seems like I'm doing it for fun. But, or healing, right? But you're not like doing it to get paid yet. Artist. Wow, guys, to get music and artist. I'm telling you, that's why I'm like, oh, your voice is the artist. That's amazing. Okay. Engaging artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, yeah, here's the thing. There's a lot of getting out of your comfort zone energy with this. Let me move these down. I'll pull some tarot. And trying new things. There's obviously so much creativity with the artist energy and the music. Like, look at all this creative energy on the outside. That's why I was like, you're very creative with what you do. It's not so much your energy healing, like hands-on Reiki training or healing. It's more like your voice. It's so funny. And so you're finding your voice along this journey as well. You're helping people in so many. You are a healer. It's literally like in your hands. And so Yeah, I know I said it's in your voice, but you literally you could even get to be doing some body work or some energy work with others, but it kind of feels like first you're getting within yourself. It's interesting because it's first is like, oh, I get into singing bowls for myself, and then it leads to, oh, maybe I want to purchase one. Oh, maybe I could do a sound bath, right? And maybe you start getting some Reiki, you're like, oh, I want to take Reiki, and then you start like becoming the energy healer. Again, I'm telling you, that's fine if you want to do that, but your main thing is with your voice. Okay, let me grab some clarifiers. You got a bunch of opportunities, right? And hey, like, why can't you have your hand in a few of them? There's the Ace of Embers. Oh my God, I love it, guys. An ace. Okay, new beginnings. Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, we haven't even got into this travel yet. Okay, whoa. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the entertainer. Yeah, no, that makes so much sense because with the creative energy, I'm just like, people can listen to you speak for hours. Like, you could sit here and just start talking, and it's when you're speaking, you're channeling, is what it feels like. And it's that's why I'm like, you could be on a stage. Like, I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's all done through your voice. People will listen. Okay, what else do we got? Nine of Trees, you're following the path to your destiny, right? It kind of feels like it's still being weaved. These are the people you're going to meet along the way. These are the people you're going to help along the way. So many on this path, on this journey. Oh my God. It's not that you're helping like a few people here and there or hundreds. It's like you're helping thousands. That's what this is. The path, you're helping thousands through all the traveling. Wow. Okay. Three of Lotuses. Yeah, everything's going to be a success. You're totally fine. Don't worry. It's interesting because I heard this earlier and I literally heard it a couple of readings back. There's sometime this week. And so I've never heard it. It was like repeated. And so I kind of ignored it. But I heard with risk becomes reward. But I'm telling you, you're risking it all and putting it on the line. And there's huge financial payoff and gain and emotional healing and mental healing on both people, you and people you're working with. This is like, wow, you're going to be somebody big. People are going to like show up at you're standing at the podium and people are like there to hear you. And it might start somewhere small and you just speak to a room of 20 and it could lead to like, I'm just going to give this as an example. It's not actually a prediction, but like TED Talks, and then you're doing conventions, and then you're doing like through retreats and 3-day events, like something like that, right? That's the energy I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah, we've got the wander. That's so perfect because I need like change. Change is good. You thrive on it. You want to experiment with new things and try new things and adventurous energy. Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah, the vessel. There's a clean slate here though. It's very much pulled to the artistic energy I'm feeling, right? And so the world is your oyster, but it does feel like the vessel is the people you're kind of working with. I feel it with the soulmates, right? That's you might be helping clean out their vessels when you get into this energy work, but I'm telling you, it's mostly through communication. These would be side things, right? A hobby with music. Music could heal you. You could just be listening to frequencies at night. Like you could be getting in those singing bowls, and I'm telling you, sure, dive into it. That's great. That's not a main thing. It's something you could do on the side, right? It could just be healing you on the personal journey along the way. There's more money money with this where it's ooh. I feel it, right? Wow. Okay, there could be more money with this where it's like I'm actually doing the energy work, the body work, but it first starts with you needing it, wanting it, and don't forget your self-care because you're gonna be helping so many people that don't forget you need the Reiki, the massage, the whatever it is, the energy work as well, okay? And the last card is Six of Birds. Yeah, that makes so much sense because as you're flying around in the planes with all the travel, don't forget to ground yourself. Don't forget don't let all the energy get too chaotic. That's why I'm feeling like this is your personal stuff. And there's opportunities to turn it into some money, but like a career. But it's, again, your main thing is you'll be traveling, you're going to be speaking to the masses, and you're going to be helping a lot. So don't forget, you need the energy work, the body work, because there's so much movement. You've got the Wanderer card, right? You're repairing people's vessels. You're connecting to thousands, right? And people will listen. You're just starting this journey, or it's starting, but it's definitely a success. And it's leading to big things for you, right? Wow. It's interesting because I just looked at the travel card and he's got the laptop, and why did I hear he's like writing an essay? Now, do I literally think it's an essay? But he could be writing like a speech or something. But like whatever he's writing, it's what he's speaking on, and your power is in your voice. As you heard me, I was like, oh, throat chakra stuff, right? And so you might have to work on your own chakra blocks right before you get there. But it does feel like that's what you're helping people on. Um, don't be afraid to shine. You've got so much creativity. The justice is what you do for others. It's like you balance out their systems like no other. I'm telling you, whatever your message is, people will listen. They will line up. It's like you got that sense of humor. Like you can get on stage and you can like say something so profound, but you could like throw in something. You're still making the crowd laugh. Like you keep their attention. That's the perfect way that I want to explain the entertainer. You keep their attention. They will listen when you speak. Your voice is the healer. Don't forget to work on yourself. I get that when I said it early in your hands, I could feel energy in my hands. So it's like there's opportunities to do some energy work and body work, but I think that's more directed to you, right? If you want to take any whatever Reiki class or something like that, sure, go for it. I'm not saying that, but that's not the highlight. And here's the thing: we have many soul contracts, many life purposes. So it's like, yeah, I did this career for 20 years, and I switched, and I did this for 10 years, and so there's always opportunities for different life purposes along the way. And so these could be like the minors, but this is the major energy, right? That's the major energy of who you are. Your artistic juices are flowing on both ends. You need to receive them for your own personal benefit, but what you do, you've got that creative spark and you just help people along the way because you just know how to be the artist and you're paving your own way. And it's freaking beautiful. It's so beautiful. Keep being the wanderer. Wander off your own path. Do your own thing because, man, you are embarking on a beautiful journey with this ace, okay? All right, guys, so we will wrap up card three's readings right here, and actually that will wrap up all the readings. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys got anything out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something and it resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's a bell, so you want to turn on the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos, and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves, till next time, be blessed.